Hey, welcome to the broadcast, and Happy New Year! Today, we're taking a look back in this previous decade, from 1950 to 1959, and seeing all the great things that happened, and all the not-so-great things. First, let's talk about all the amazing inventions that were accomplished. Then why don't we start off with the most innovative item of all time, the color TV, which you may or may not be watching this on. Finally, you can watch your movies and TV shows on your brand new TV. That is, if you want to spend $1,300 on a TV instead of a car. And this was also the rise of 3D movies. For a little while. Now, the only way to actually watch movies at home is if you had an 8 to 16mm projector. And even then, there were no sound and black and white. And if you did happen to go to the movies or drive-in, then you probably would have watched Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Lady and the Tramp, and The Curse of Frankenstein, and just many more. Now, one thing everybody had was a radio, and the most popular genres were country, jazz, blues, and rock and roll, and Elvis was kind of big. Sports also steadily began to grow with baseball and football with the NFL. There was also a big leap in electronics. Many people had dishwashers, toasters, and dryers, and air conditioning became increasingly popular between people, and the popular Polaroid camera also became an instant hit and was able to take photos and print them instantly.
Polaroid introduces an economy model of the famous color pack camera for half the price of the original. Same great film, same fast loading, same electric eye, yet it's half the price of the original model. You get the same beautiful color prints in 60 seconds, black and white in 10, in the same big size.
All of this was because the economy grew by 37%, and we had a lower poverty rate, which was because of the rise of commercialism, which helped small businesses start to grow. GI bills were also sent out for people that served in the war. And around this time, gender roles also started to change with the help of the women's rights movement. Many women tried to get jobs like bank teller, secretary, teachers, and nurses. But women still couldn't open a bank account, serve in jury duty, go to a university, or even run in the Boston Marathon. The civil rights movement was also going on around this time, where African Americans tried to fight for equal rights, with great influencers like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks. The 50s was also the start of the Cold War, with North Korea invading South Korea, with a threat to turn them into communists. With the help of the US, we were able to push them back, until China came and pushed us back. But then in the end, we were actually able to push them back and get the border back evenly. So here's to a new decade, the 1960s. Well, hopefully, this will be the decade we finish the Cold War.